What's up guys, my name is Shuckle Designs and welcome to my new series Pokemon Blaze Black Randomizer. So I've been absent for a little bit, not because I've been lazy, but because I've been on holidays. I knew I couldn't really, it was pointless updating you because, well, obviously, not many people would really mind, I guess, knowing there's heaps of other good stuff to watch. And the other thing was, I just was so excited for the holidays, I just completely forgot. And I really wanted to do a new series to start off the year, and I thought, I'm going to do a Blaze Black Randomizer. And a lot of effort actually went into this series. I've sped all the starting bits up because obviously starting bits take a really long time, and I think with the amount of playthroughs you're watching the starting episode with all the cutscenes and people talking through all of them can get really boring. So I'm going to pretty much speed up right until I get my first step onto Route 1. I think in this game they reset the routes. And as soon as I step on there, it will pretty much start with the normal, speeding up only when you're in battles and different stuff like that. And Pokemon Centers, most likely. But yeah, this is a randomizer, and it's also a Nuzlocke. I just didn't have Nuzlocke in the little thing on the layout. But just remember, this is a Nuzlocke, so if a Pokemon dies, I've got to get rid of it. Now, some episodes will be voiced over and some won't be. The one currently I'm doing right now is voiced over, mainly because I got school, so if I bulk record, I can actually voice them over after and talk about what I go through and how I'm enjoying it. And I think for each episode I'll get you guys in the last episode to suggest something I'll talk about in the next one. And I thought started off I'd talk about my first game I played while this is going through, and I thought, what's the first Pokemon game I played and what did I really like about it? And I played the cards 3 years before Platinum came out, so that's about 05, almost as Emerald came out. I started playing the cards, and it took me, I felt like, I can't remember actually learning all the names, but it took me about a good 2 or 3 months just to learn 80% of them. And since there were only 3 generations back then, it was a lot easier, so didn't have too much trouble. But over time I managed to learn them all, and I played cards constantly at school back in year 3, 4 and 5 with friends, and we used to play this abridged version where you'd only used 5 cards and there'd be no energies. It used to be a lot of fun. Those friends I don't really talk with as much anymore, off at their own schools. I went to a different one, but I still remember those times and they were really great. But the first game was actually Heart Gold. I never really considered doing the games, and I took a break from the actual cards, and I didn't really think about them. But there was one kid that came over to my house one day and inspired me. Like, we didn't really inspire, but showed me Heart Gold, and I thought it was really great. And keep in mind, I didn't even have Platinum, so I thought, I want Soul Silver instead because I really like Lugia, but I didn't know that you could still get both of them. Anyway, I got Soul Silver, and it was a really great game. I played through all of it almost, got through half of. I've never actually beaten that entire game. Never actually versed Red. I've got really close, but then I just find something else to do, or start playing something else that's a lot more fun. And I just get so addicted to that, and then I just completely forget about it. Anyway, I've come close, and I've eventually try and beat that one day. I've beaten Pokemon Black, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Y. I've beaten Pokemon Black 2. I have come close to Emerald. Come nowhere near Fire Red, and none of the games before that I really spent too much time into. I played a little bit of Gold and Silver one day with some people that wanted to do a little speedrun thing. I probably got past Bell Tower. So yeah, I'm at heart a DS Pokemon fan, and I've been playing those for quite a while. Now just quickly, I got a Hariyama there. He was one of my choices, and I thought since I'm versing Lenora, second gym leader, is very tough, especially since their Pokemon in this hack love to use Retaliate, but I realised that it's randomized, so probably not going to worry too much anymore. Still, then again, you got to think about it, and I've got quite a good team. I'll show you when you get to the next couple episodes. It's a really great team, a lot of fun to play with. But we're just heading up to Sharon's house now, and doing the stuff with Jupiter. So what else did I really enjoy? Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I grew up with the Nintendo Wii, so we'd have Battle Revolution going sometimes. I never actually bought the game, but we'd go down to the local store and rent it, which sadly is closed down now, thanks to people just buying games and renting DVDs online. A lot easier now. And it's kind of sad, but you know, it was going to happen one day. So they sold all their stuff. I didn't buy any of it. I wasn't a bit too late, but apparently the prices got down for like $10 for Smash Brothers and just crazy stuff like that. Unfortunately, missed out on that, but I'm not. Doesn't really phase me. I wouldn't really play them that much anyway. If it was Wind Waker though, I'd just jump right on it. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm moving on to the biggest school end of this year, and you know, we'll see how Pokemon's going to go there. But not that many people know about this channel, and I couldn't really give a shit whether people knew about it or not anymore. You know, I think like it's just such a good part of like your childhood. You can't really change much of it anyway. So basically, I played Soul Silver for a couple of weeks, and I had a really great team, and overall I think that's still my favorite Pokemon game. But what's it called? Blaze Black 2 and Blaze Black are just really catching up. I've actually beaten this game. As I said before, I've beaten normal Black as well, but Blaze Black, just in my spare time, and it was really fun. So yeah, we're getting our town maps here. The starting bit has just taken ages and ages, so very sorry about that, but what can I do really, what can I do? I would fast forward through it, but, and I have, I mean like, skip straight to it, but then I'd feel like I'd miss out on a big part of the story. So, basically we've got our own adventure, and we're going to go set off now, and see what Pokemon we can find. So, I actually lost this Nuzlocke the first time I recorded it. There was a, you'll see in a sec, the Pokemon I encounter on the first route, I actually lost to it in the first time I tried this, but I reset it, and I tried it again, and I beat him, and it really sucked. Because I didn't catch him the second time because I didn't really, well, this time because I didn't really want to, but he has a move that, if I tell you a hint, you'll know it straight away, but it deals 40 HP no matter what, and I didn't really think that over, and I didn't really think it'd have that move, and it did, so that really stuffed me up. And I think knowing that earlier, or thinking about that earlier, because I know I'm fairly sure when he evolves he might get that move or something like that, but it just really peed me off. So I'll this, as you see, this one I'll actually kill it and I'll continue on. But yeah, so Blaze Black, all the GFX, I spent about a couple of days doing it. I tried something new, as you can see with the party Pokemon. I won't have names, I haven't done boxes, I've decided to do panels, and they'll pop in there, and I think near the start of every episode, you'll see what what Pokemon I've got anyway, and there's a kind of logo kind of thing I did. I thought that was pretty cool. I saw a couple of people who started to actually do logos for their playthroughs, and I thought, you know, I'll try that, and it's on my thumbnail too, which took a little bit to do because I couldn't get all the contrast and the colors right. But I love adding, you know, the white border to everything. I think that looks really nice, especially with the drop shadow after it. If people do Photoshop, they know what I'm talking about. So I've started using that a lot. You'll see that later on. I also like to have the badges overlaying one of the windows, especially the smaller one. The big windows, you know, kind of important because that's where you see everything. But yeah, each day a 12-minute episode will come out of these series I'm doing, and I'll just talk over random topics. So the day before, whatever you suggest, I'll do. I think I have about, so if it's January like 14, I think I have about another 12 days before school starts back. Yeah, something like that. 10, 12, and I'll try and get up to episode 15 before then, or something like that. So I'll just be a little bit ahead of myself. I'll also be doing some speed arts, some stuff I do, but I think in the next one you can suggest stuff to talk about, but for the majority of the next one I want to talk about another issue which I'd like to bring up. Not really an issue at all, just something I'd love some help on. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. I've got great Pokemon here, Darren, and he's doing all the work. We're going through all these Pokemon, just taking them out. The arm thrust is really great. But, you know, so I think we're going to head to Route 1 in a bit. I'm just going to take a quick look in these patches of grass that's haunted. But yeah, you saw the Dino, what is Zwellius is the one that pretty much destroyed me before. But yeah, I've also got a lot of requests, you know, you guys, can you do some more intros, and I think I will continue to do intros in the future, but for now they've taken the toll. I'm getting a little bit tired of doing them. They take a lot longer than banners, and I think unless you really get straight into it and get all the packs and stuff and buy different effects, it's kind of stuffy. And for the YouTube intros, I love to have them with a big bang of the drop of the songs, and there's an effect you can do that helps with that called Twitch. And Twitch, I'm not talking about the actual broadcasting live streaming website, this is a special effect on After Effects. And Twitch basically means it shakes really vigorously, and there's different ones you can get, and they look really good when it hits the drop, but my computer won't let me export those anymore because I have paid After Effects, and that is a kind of like a hacked thing, and I don't really want to pay for that as well because I'm already paying 15-16 bucks a month, I think, for my Adobe subscription. I decided not to hack it because I think that it's something I'm going to be using for a lot in the future. I think having my own account now rather than later would be really helpful. So I clearly haven't really had a good job at catching Pokemon in the first route. This girl gives you a potion, but in the next episode I do catch Pokemon, and I continue on to the next city, which is where you verse, I think I verse Cress, because Hariyama is Tipig, and that's Fire type, and Cress is a Water type gym leader. So the other thing you might want to know is my stadium avatar is Chili. I just think that's cool because I wanted to go with an underrated character that looked kind of funny, and I went with Chili. So if you ever see me on Showdown, give me a battle, I'll battle you. I don't mind. I'm probably going once every couple days. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.